Hi, my name is Al Green. Not that one, but the struggling guy who was in the music industry for years trying to sell talent and songs to agents. The agents befriended me and taught me techniques that I want to pass on to you through my program, which is called You Can Talk, You Can Sell. Anyone who has ever taken this program has excelled in selling and either risen to the top of their company, their team, or the top of their field. It's called You Can Talk, You Can Sell, and you can get it right here. Are you truly prepared to take the next step? I have been training salespeople and consultants to maximize their high-ticket sales. And if they're not in a high-ticket sales business, I show people how to get into a high-ticket sales business. It's really very easy. Things that you think are complicated, when broken down to the easiest steps, are actually quite simple. But are you aware of that? Are you one of the people who knows this for a fact? Can you understand that the simple foundation for being successful is based on very simple steps? Little steps that, when continuously applied, take you there. It's like climbing a very large staircase. It's one step at a time. Yeah, some people can take 2 steps at a time, but still, you have to put out the energy to climb to the top. And nothing happens for you unless you're the luckiest person in the world. Years ago, when I first started, I was trying to do creative things. I was writing, I was performing, and I found out something very interesting. A very steep hill that I wanted to climb was out of my reach, and I didn't know what to do until I met an executive who took the time to explain to me, you need to learn how to sell. If you can sell, then anything you do, you'll be able to sell it. I want you to join me in my 6-figure selling system because I cover with individuals how to use their own personality to be at the top of their sales game, or how to procure that higher ticket sales job, or how to be in business for themselves and sell high ticket items. And this could mean anything. People who sell real estate, people who sell yachts, people who sell life insurance, to major executives that are already making millions of dollars who think they don't need it. Listen, there are hundreds and thousands of opportunities for sales jobs for people, because every company you've ever heard of needs to make money, because without them making any money, they don't have a business. And you are the key. What is the most valuable person that you have for any company? Is it the CEO? That's what they want you to think. But there's a lot of people that could qualify to become CEOs. Is it the operations manager? That's very important. Is it the person that tries to set the culture for the company? In reality, the salespeople are the ones that are the most important because they bring in the business. This is why if you walk into any car lot, there's somebody there that wants to sell you something, because salespeople are important. And do you know that 95% of the population is afraid to sell? And those that get into it, that's a little less than 5% of not only the population of the United States or Canada, but the entire world. Less than 5% of the population is involved in some form of selling. So who's making all the money? Is it the people that are up on top selling energy? Some, yes, but what about the people on the lower end that are selling things such as real estate? You know, it's very difficult to learn any profession and be expert at it right away. But if you can come in to a position where you're already respected for having knowledge of salesmanship, that will get you the job. I know because I've done it. And one of the things I covered in my six-figure selling system is the fact that I once went for a job where I bypassed the human resources and went straight to the source that I wanted to work for and told them I wanted to work for them. And they actually sat with me and qualified me and asked me questions that I answered in a way that they needed to hear, because I knew what the answers were, because I learned it, because it was taught to me. One of the things I want to recommend to you is a coaching program, the six-figure selling system, because everybody needs coaches. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but even some of the top people in the world who are top salespeople, top entrepreneurs, have coaches, people that they go to for expert opinion. Okay, the richest man in the world is Elon Musk. You don't think he goes to experts that know things that he doesn't know? He's just the guy that gets it worked out because he goes to the right people. He himself wasn't a rocket scientist, although he studied it. But you know, it's very difficult for you to do something completely yourself without a team of experts around you. Having done it myself, and with a track record of things that I've done, where I've gone to experts to help me, is the key. Now, I want to pass those secrets on to the people who need it the most, and that's you. That's why you're here. The bottom line is this. It's very, very simple. But we all need coaches. We need somebody that can look at our objective situation and help us place things into the right perspective so we can understand it. So you have that aha moment, the aha, that wake up, that's an epiphany that says, oh my God, look what happened. I didn't even know this. This happens to all of us. Some of the best salespeople I've ever met didn't land into that position. They worked their way there. There's a great inspirational poster that says the man on top of the mountain didn't fall there. That's right. People have to climb up. They have to work their way up. Now, some people have advantages because of who they know. But remember this little axiom. If they say it's not who you know, just remember that you can get to know anybody. Then you can say, it's because of who I know. The people that I knew were not necessarily willing to propel me and put me where I wanted to, but they certainly didn't mind coaching me and giving me inside information that I want to pass on to you. Why do I want to do that? Because of the fact that if you know the term pay it forward, when you give to other people, it's something that satisfies you inside here. When you do for other people, when you're a salesperson or representative and you have a client that comes to you with a problem or something that they desire, and you help them achieve that, whatever it is, and then you stay with them and you add value to it by putting more of your attention on that person. And they thank you for that. They thank you for being your salesperson. When that happens, it's because of the fact that you're doing your job in a way that nobody else does. And those are secrets that they don't teach in any sales training I've found. But when you give to that person and somebody says to you, thank you so much, it does. It gets you right here. You are absolutely feeling good feelings because of something you've done. And it was for other people. You know, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. And when you show that you care, then you're willing to do whatever you can. I have done it myself. And it's ridiculous because it's out of the way. And my bosses didn't like it, but they didn't care when I brought in the income. And they told me I was doing it wrong, but I placed first of the month as the highest number of sales. What are they going to say? They're not going to say anything because, you know, you don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs, as they say. Now, are you going to be a person that takes advantage of something that will only make you more successful and a better person as far as sales is concerned. And you're going to learn how no matter what the company culture is, you can blend right in and find a way to be the person that people look up to. You might find this to be very funny, but years ago, when I was writing comedy, I wrote a comedy routine that was a hit. It was very funny, and the comedian I wrote for got a lot of laughs. Now, I could not do what he could do, but I was instrumental in helping him get there. And somebody was instrumental in helping me get to where I am. And I want to help you get to where you want to be. Is there room enough? I have room for a few people, and I'm going to be teaching it in the six-figure selling system. So I want you to join me. So please come aboard and make yourself be the better you, the better salesperson, and the one who is going to be the stand-up, outstanding talent, not the one that blends in and is just one of the numbers at the bottom. Because, you know, 80% of the people who work in sales are in the lower figures, and only 20% are reaching towards the top. Why not be in the top 5%? Be one of the top salespeople. Be the top salesperson. You can do it if you want to, but it's going to take work, and I want you to join me to learn what that simple work is and how to do it. See you then.